Do you have a hard time saying no when you actually really want to? Then you could definitely benefit from setting some healthy boundaries. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sam, I'm an entrepreneur and a lifestyle blogger, and I've actually wanted to record a video like this for so long because this is definitely something that I have had to learn over and over and over again as an empath, as a giver, as someone who really loves to help people. I've been caught out a couple of times where my boundaries have dwindled away to really unhealthy levels, which have left me empty. And it's not a happy place to be. So I hope this video serves you to feel really confident in setting boundaries that suit you and continue to work for you. So let's jump right into my 4 points. And number one is something you might have heard a lot, but maybe you haven't thought about for a while. Maybe you haven't actioned for a while. And that is to take a look at your circle. Take a look at who you are surrounding yourself with, and surround yourself with people who lift you up. Of course, it isn't possible in the real world to totally eliminate everyone who makes you feel crappy or saps your energy, but it is important to take a look at the people that you confide in, that you spend the most time with, because really, we do become an example of the people we spend the most time with. So who do you go to? Who are your support crew? And it might not just be your friends or your family or your partner. It could also be a coach or a mentor, someone that you don't pay, but you sit with because they have been where you want to go. And they are someone that you can talk to and get an objective opinion about what is going on in your life, because they're not actually a part of your day-to-day life. And another way to think about this that actually can take a huge weight off your mind is, who are your support people when it comes to financial matters? Who are your support people when it comes to bookkeeping, accounting, legal issues, real estate issues, or any other kind of business, adulting, life help people? If these are people that know your vision and are all working together when you need them to actually help your vision become a reality, then that can be a great step in the right direction. But what's the opposite of this? When you surround yourself with people on a day-to-day basis and you put yourself in the way of people who you know absolutely deplete your energy, who rub you the wrong way, who test you consistently just for the fun of it, then you actually need to make some changes for you, or nothing will change. Except for the fact that you might become more unwell, more unbalanced, and more off course for where it is that you actually want to go in your life. And there's some simple ways to do this. You can completely cut someone off if that's your style. You can just ignore someone if that's your style, or you can have a mature conversation with someone, at least on your end, and say, do you know what? I actually really need to study, or I actually really need to focus on my goal right now. So you're going to be seeing less of me while I do that. One of the most helpful things for me, especially being a little bit of a homebody, I know it's important for me to get out and socialize, and sometimes I really thrive in doing that. But if I'm attending a social situation when I'd much rather be at home working on my goals or working on myself or taking some much needed time out, then I just let people know early that I will be leaving early. I'm quite upfront about it. I will say, I've got a great big day tomorrow, so I'm going to have an early night tonight, but I'm really excited to be here. So I'm not actually offending anyone, but I'm putting it out there that I'm not staying for 3 drinks after dinner. However you say it, just make sure you are saying it. Sometimes we think we're needed or wanted more so than we actually are. And we need to remember that people are going to be just fine without us for a little while, if that's what you need to do. And in fact, you might find that a lot of people respect that and actually kind of want that for themselves as well, and that you might actually be the reason why they finally go and do it too. Good communication among good friends is very important. The other way we can surround ourselves with lifters is to actually find a tribe that we thrive and vibe with. This is why there's such hashtags as tribe vibes. People really, really can get off, get good energy, feel incredible, bounce, be productive, get stuff done, and have so much fun with people who are on their wavelength, people who want the same things that they want perhaps, or want similar things to them, that have a really good positive mindset, who really do respect you when you say, hey, I need to take some time out, or that celebrate with you genuinely, or who actually give you thoughtful feedback when you ask for it. They're the kind of people that when you leave, you feel better than when you arrived, and you know you've probably done the same thing to them. So find your tribe at the gym, at the beach, in a meditation group, in a networking group, or in some kind of team environment, and be inspired by the people that you are surrounding yourself with on a regular basis. Number 2 is intentional self-care. It's taking care of yourself and listening to your body when it says, I'm tired, I'm genuinely exhausted, and I need rest. Whether that's actual sleep, or whether it's zoning out in front of Netflix, reading a good book, taking a bath, doing a 20-minute meditation, and turning off your phone. Whatever it is, your self-care is going to replenish you and fill your tank again, so that you are not giving from an empty cup. I learnt recently that if you hold your own cup of self-care, self-worth, self-superpowers close to you and keep it full and replenish it as often as you can, you will never have to hold your cup out and pour it into someone else's cup, because the right people will come to you and either share from the overflow of your cup, add to your cup, or cheers your cup. So whatever your version of self-care is, set it in your diary if you need to, or like me, someone that doesn't like schedules, listen to your body. Take time every morning or every night, or even at certain periods throughout the day. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, how do I feel right now? What do I need right now? Maybe you just need a big glass of water and to whack a big smile on your face to feel better. Sometimes you might need a song, a dance, a high five, or a little pep talk from someone. And that's where number 1 can come in handy, and having a tribe of awesome people that you can maybe text and they send you a funny meme that gets you right back on track. But take your self-care because it isn't selfish. Your best work, your best self, your best life will come from you feeling your best. Number 3 is an important one for setting boundaries, and that is to actually be the lighthouse. Similar to the idea of your cup close to you, it is you not running around the island to save people, but standing strong in your own goals, your own presence, your own health, your own centeredness, shining your own bright, amazing light that has been supported by incredible people and intentional self-care, and that you are out there, that you are living and doing your best life, even on the way to the goal. You are being the light. You are being the lighthouse. We don't need to save people. And even if it is your job, like part of my job, is to actually coach people and help people to get themselves from where they want to be to where they want to go. Now, I see that as a hand up instead of a hand out. I'm not just giving someone bread and water. I am teaching them how to fish for themselves. And in the past, maybe like you, I have tried to rescue and save a lot of different people in my life. And often that ended quite badly for me. So now I'm very conscious of who I give my time to, of who I am generous to, and who I say yes to. Because when I say yes to them, they will get 100% of me. And that is respectful to them and to me. So stay focused on you and your goals, and I promise you that will light up so much around you that people will be attracted to you. You'll become someone who maybe gives another person their own permission to start setting better boundaries, to start taking better care of themselves, to start caring about their goals and actually making them happen in a way that doesn't completely destroy them. You will become a beacon of hope. You will become attractive, abundant, and you will feel so good, unbreakable in that storm, and your light will never ever go out. I know it can be scary to be that, or even difficult to even picture yourself as someone that robust, but it is in you. If you're watching this video, if you are having feelings about, I really want to, I really need to set healthy boundaries, it's in you. You can do this. So visualize and affirm and meditate on that idea. See yourself as that lighthouse glowing in everything that is important to you, so that you become a lighthouse for others to do the same in their own lives. And number 4 is a little bit of a bonus on all of these things. It's something that I learned quite young, and it's something that I had to relearn and relearn and relearn, and that's okay. I get it. It's that just like we can't run around the island trying to save people, we can't be someone's hero for them. We can't be someone's savior for them. We don't have the secret key to unlock the possibility, the desire, the work. We can't do the work. We can do the work for someone else physically, sure. Unhealthy, yes. But we can't do this work or this work for someone else. They must do it themselves. We can't do someone else's personal development for them. We can't take out our self-awareness and put it into them. That is something that they must learn on their own. And if they are saying to you that they want what you've got, but they don't want to do the work that you did to get there. I've actually had 2 people in my life sit me down and tell me that, because they have to be willing to do the work on themselves. And we actually can't do them the disservice of stealing their rock bottom. And stealing might not be the best word, but picture it like helicoptering in to save, fix, rescue someone from their own ish and seemingly making it all better when actually they needed to have their rock bottom moment, crying on the bathroom floor moment, or worse. Sometimes people need to have that moment so that they can develop the strength and the certainty to get up and go forward on their own 2 feet with their own heartbeat. So if you are someone who is a feeler and a giver and a fixer and a savior, be your own giver, healer, fixer, savior first. And then when you go to give too much, or when you go to open your boundary to an unhealthy level, ask yourself, is this a hand out or a hand up? Am I giving someone a chance to grow up, to step up, to glow up and shine for other people? Or am I just being a temporary band-aid for someone else while leaving a wound in my own soul? It's a very important question, and I hope it's useful to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I have a question for you. How do you set healthy boundaries? Let me know in the comments below, and please share this with someone who might find it useful as well. I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.